take it in a 2-1 and clean up the upper bracket side. Beautiful defense, but still, I thought I was a little worried for him. That was a beautiful probe pull and great reaction from Mr. Team Liquid Skillis. How you doing? Killer Caterpillar and Duck Cuddler. That build only works versus max packs. I mean, it could work against anybody if they're not paying attention. So what I was a little nervous for Nikita. He did pretty good. He did a pretty good job. Jeannot. My YouTube's great too. Oh, Nikita's. Ha! Yeah, true. Skillis has his YouTube channel. He's put some good stuff on there for sure. My apologies, Bruno. We can link Skillis' YouTube for sure. Hang on, in fact. We'll be going on to our next series. Again, it is going to be Wayne versus MaNa. Let's go MaNa versus Wayne. The man formerly known as Vanya Rattata. Oh, thank you, Bruno. He linked it for me. Yeah, make sure you check out Mr. Skillis. His YouTube. He does have some good content. And this one is going to be a best of 5. Winner is going to advance. Loser going to be eliminated. Ladies and gentlemen.
Giddy up.
Thanks for the follow, Killer Caterpillar. Do appreciate it, guys. We'll be going on to game number 1. In this best of 5 elimination match. Heck yeah, I do be a big fan of Mr. MaNa too. I'm also a big fan of Mr. Wayne. I mean, Vanya, let's be real. He was going to give me some Zerg coaching one day, he said, but he's busy. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Dragon Scales in the blue, representing Team Liquid, it is MaNa, our Polish Protoss. And his opponent in the bottom right, he's red. He goes by many names. The artist formerly known as Vanya, it is Wayne from Team Starcom in the red. Playing Zerg. And it looks like he's going for a standard opener. MaNa immediately going in to force a triangle third. And will get that force. Wayne, just like, just like John Wayne, gonna go take his third base without hesitation. He's a man of conviction of making sure he gets that natural down, even if he is forced to take triangle. He had a plan and he's sticking with it, even though it's gonna mess with his creep spread a bit. Curious to see the build out of Mr. MaNa. If he's gonna go Stargate, he's gonna go Twilight. And what's Mr. Wayne gonna do? Yeah, I turned off the bot and stuff, guys. I do apologize. When I say the bot, I mean all the crazy commands and stuff like that. Do apologize, guys. So, yeah, the alerts are going and some other stuff, but when I'm casting some of this stuff, yeah, sometimes I'll leave it on, sometimes not. But also, it's time for Dave to do I gotta start planning a PC upgrade here. Alrighty. Probe's still out being annoying. Wayne is going to start chiseling at it, though. Oh, wow. He wants blood. MaNa is just going right after that drone. Anyway, Wayne, not really cheekily hiding this. He's supply blocked. And going straight in with the Overlord. I mean, there's a pervert pillar right there, so not the end of the world for a Zerg player. As a Stalker won't be out anytime soon. Yeah, some time to get over to it and get some scouting. Get in position. All right, nice Link micro here from Mr. Wayne. I mean, they were just happened to be there, but still likely to get this probe. Yeah, this probe is a Dunsville. Is one dead probe. Metabolic boost going down just before the hatch. Actually, all on good timings from Wayne. Still a standard ZVP build. It is going to be a Stargate from MaNa. Still, what kind of Stargate play is this going to be? Alright, first Adept coming, second to follow. He's got Warp Gate. Very standard Protoss opener as well. From our Team Liquid player. Not Liquid Clem, but Liquid MaNa. Alright, MaNa does escape, but takes quite a bit of damage on his Adept. Still catching 2 workers and running away pretty much unscathed. Oh, he got 1 worker. That was a nice save from Rattata. It looked like he, Wayne. It looked like he just barely saved it. For some reason, I thought it went down. The little bit of link pressures. Possibly going to delay the 3rd base. The Adept's out of position. Oh, he's just going to greet him. Oh, no. The RNG not in MaNa's favor. And the probe even forced to be pulled to fight this. He's going to be able to take a 3rd base. But that said, there's some probes going to be going down. Oh, actually, no. Nice defense still. A little bit of lost mining time for a Protoss. MaNa a little disjointed for a minute here. And, well, the Oracle is going to try to go out once the second one comes. Overlord is going to scout all this in the meantime. No Stalker coming. It's going to be straight to Robo for MaNa. And he is going to take that 3rd base, as I said. Still, we don't have any spores down. The Oracle's trying to poke in. Wayne is right in position for this Oracle for the moment. So even without any spores there, he's fine. His Spore and the Nat and Main are going to finish up here before the Oracles can come put some pressure in. So he does have some more defense elsewhere. Still, 2 Queens isn't too bad, but 2 Queens for 2 Oracles. The Oracles are going to be able to get some damage. And, oh, the drones. Mamma mia, that's some damage. Spore. Oh, does he get the Spore? No, that's a cancel. Nice. Nice save from Wayne. That said, 3 drones fall, and a recall is going to get out. But guess what? 1 Oracle falls for MaNa. That kind of wasn't so worth it. Those are definitely not the trades we're looking for in our Protoss' case. In terms of losing the Oracle right there. A bit of a throw in the Oracle. Still, it's going to be a Warp Prism for MaNa. This is interesting. He's going out with a couple Stalkers. It's mostly Lings. And it is going to be that +1 melee playstyle from our Zerg player, Mr. Wayne. Oh, this is a bit of a debate, but the Oracle's going to save the day. These Stalkers aren't going to take too much damage. The Overlord is going to go down. Wayne not supply blocked anytime soon. And it is going to be a Forge follow-up. So just straight to Robo. Interesting. No Twilight. Getting an Observer now? Just wacky-dacky-do. Another Oracle came out too, though. Interesting play from MaNa, for sure. And he is loaded with 4 Stalkers. Still, +1 melee Ling's going to be a problem. Melee's not going to be done for a bit. One of the Overlords falling is a bit of an issue. And that said, the Warp Prism is going to be helpful. 2 Zealots with this fight. Definitely going to help in the wall. Still, the Queens are going to gather up here as well. Creep spread slowly getting up here. He is going to force a cancel, which is pretty nice, but he has to be careful not to throw these Oracles away. Meanwhile, Wayne, too good. He is taking this base as a contingency plan. 69 viewers, nice. I'll be honest, I have no idea how many viewers are actually here. I see a number, and it's usually inaccurate from what I see on my OBS, but thank you guys for hanging out. And again to Mr. Roddy. A little misclick over here from Mr. MaNa. Oh no, is he going to do hull damage with 1 probe? MaNa not paying attention. Oh, he did some nice stasis ward. He sees the Queens coming. It's all looking like a walk, but it's not. And this is going to be a huge Baneling bust from Wayne. No shield battery in the Nat, and only 1 Adept. It's going to be a bit of a problem. Was this straight to Robo play with a Twilight follow-up? I think these Banelings might... Yeah, he's going to... Either way, he can go in either case. Stalkers are forced to warp down. And that's all this is. Disruptor is on its way. But this looks like there's a lot of damage potential for our Zerg player. One of the force fields has been used. The other one... Yeah, he does have energy for another one. Does he cast it? He does. Still, there's room exposed in the back. The probes are forced to be pulled. The boys are pulled. Does the Disruptor shoot? He is going to catch it. Doesn't... that's not the catches he wanted. Still, the Lings, the Banes, going to get all sorts of damage done. 6 workers fall, but a nice save nonetheless from MaNa, who, guess what, actually walls in completely for a moment, can cancel this and get back to mining. Smart play. It is a cybernetics core. They do build the shields faster, build faster altogether, so it's a great last case scenario wall to give you a little bit more HP and shields to block a little Zerg attack. All right, that being said, charge is on the way. Colossus is going to pop here in a minute. No extended thermal lance, but I don't think we need it where we're going. +1 ground weapon's going to finish in a Templar Archives. It's a wacky play, but I don't hate it out of our Protoss player. Still, Wayne does have his 4th base. He is on 71 drones and trying to get a 5th up behind this. He's just made that transition to Roaches, Glial Reconstitution, and Centrifugal Hooks on the way. That'd be Bane speed with melee +2. Leaves our Zerg player in a decent spot, sort of. It's not over on either side, but still, I feel like MaNa's going to be able to get a pretty scary army together if we don't get some damage done or defend well from Mr. Wayne. MaNa taking the 4th base behind this, too. Even after all that pressure, some worker losses from our Zerg player. Liquid MaNa gonna get some work done. Alright, I like the Archons. So we have this Roach transition too. A decent amount, +2 on the way. Colossi not gonna be able to do too much against Roaches, but against the Ling Bane, mostly the Ling, it's gonna be good, but still a splash damage, always be a little bit of something you need against Zerg. Zelly boys in the front, I don't like that as these Banelings are about to pop. It's only 4, but still, he has to be careful. Colossus is a little exposed right now. Another thing I'm not the biggest fan of. That said, nice. Oh my god, sick War Prism micro from the Siege War Prism from MaNa. He's getting some work done. 3 drones falling. And damn, this is a game. We are gaming here, folks. Alright. Queens and Stalkers and Archons. Oh my. Damage is done. Work is being put. And we'll see what happens from here. Oh, that's 1 dead Colossus. Thanks for the follow, Ent. 12:33, and here goes the Stalker. Ugh, mamma mia. 3 Oracles could be okay in this fight, but this is just a lot of Zerg. 76 to 46 army supply. This Pylon and Nexus are 100% going down to Kirktown. And behind it, it's just an Immortal. No Disruptors. Actually, are they low? It's just Archons loaded up here. I know there's a lot of Ling and Ling Bane potential still. I like Disruptors myself in these cases because the Roachy boys, possibility of catching Banelings or Banelings morphing, they could be absolute game changers in an instant. However, against Lings, you have the big possibility of being surrounded, especially with +2 melee. Ooh, interesting. We got ranged attacks and Carapace coming down for a Zerg player with an infestation pit. So Wayne looks like he is posturing to go into a hive, and he will do so right here. Yeah, that was a good hold for sure, Kayla Caterpillar. And, yeah. Nice target firing from Wayne. We'll see what happens. Oh, that was... Or from Wayne, I mean from MaNa. Catches a Ravager, but these Oracles are in a lot of trouble. Still, he does an Archon drop in the main base. He wants to kill this hive. Gets a kill before it's done. It's not a cancel. And the Spinecrawler is prevented from landing, so the War Prism's going to live... Decent save and a recall. Ling finds this other bait. Oh my gosh. That one Ling going to be annoying. And it's going to be full send from Wayne again. That was a huge catch for Mr. MaNa. The army supply catching up, but our Zerg player certainly has more. The upgrades are going to continue. And another layer has forced to been started. As Mr. Wayne's going to need that. Well, yeah, he's not going to be able to immediately jump into upgrades. I don't think that matters as much. We'll be able to do so again as he goes into 2 Carapace and range attacks with that. It's oh my god, speaking of Disruptors, that's exactly what I was talking about. Oh my, oops. I'm so sorry, guys. I thought we had the battle report. RIP. Alright, we didn't have Observer++ from the players, so do apologize for that. It's the same keys to bring it back a bit. So we're going to see this engagement. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Ripperino. Yeah, it was more than a layer snipe. It was a almost finished hive snipe. So, see, almost even bigger. You got the money back for as a cancel, but still, Wayne is going to be feeling that. Army supply in favor of MaNa is definitely something scary. We have a lot of Roaches incoming. We got Banelings in the way. And some static. Still, you don't want to fight into Archons with Lings. We don't have adrenal glands. We do have the +2 upgrades and +1 Carapace, though. Alright, this is going to be a decent little surround from our Zerg player, but the Archon's going to clean up the Lings. The Roaches behind it, though, going to get some serious work done. This These Archons in the front, well, they are taking some damage. We need to see some repositioning from MaNa. I don't know why I said Skillis. A little tired, guys. Excuse me. It's been a long day. It's been a long couple days. And, yeah. Mr. Doff didn't get enough sleep. Look at this pressure going in. This is pretty crazy. MaNa looking like he was behind a bit, but now he killed 14 drones, holding in this position. He lost at 4th base yet again, or was forced to cancel. You know, he actually lost another Nexus, so that was another kill on the Nexus. He really needs to get work done. He's going to be able to do so, but still, pretty scrappy game. He's going into +3 ground weapons behind this, too. Still, he's microing his heart out with few units. Oh, is he going to loot? Oh, keeps the Immortal alive for now. That said, this is going to be a problem with the Spore Crawler for the War Prism. Nope, it's going to be cleaned up. +3 not ticked in yet. I think it's looking pretty good for MaNa, even with these extra hatches, this extra economy from our Zerg player, Mr. Wayne. Everything's out of position, a lot of damaged units. Still more static, alive for days. And it looks like, just maybe, he's going to keep this Immortal alive still. Zealot's not A-moving. Oh, no. Okay, now they're going to A-move. Cancel on the Ravager is going to be good. And still, our Zerg players lost 23 and counting drones. More to fall behind this. The additional base going to go down potentially. And we have more Immortal production. That Immortal is a goat, dude. Oh, it finally dies. Caster just jinxed him. Very good stuff. Yeah, look at this micro from MaNa. This is actually sick. He went from an untenable situation from his losses to inflicting equal, if not greater, pain. Let's look at the trades. I can't do that without the battle report. It's certainly gone better for MaNa, even though he lost 2 bases, but he's stuck on 3 base economy still. It's about the same from Wayne, who's down on workers. So, MaNa, the worker lead, it's going to be in a pretty good spot. Probably could use some saturation fixing to his mining, but that's not really the biggest issue right here. He does have income. He's taking a bit of an income lead, and he is pumping out units still. Army supply dead even, and a +3 Protoss is pretty scary. And it's just 2 Archons and a Prism getting some work done. He does save him. He is forced to retreat. Only the 1 Queen here. But guess what? We got more to come. That's actually a lot of Queens still remaining. The Ling run by is going to be halted. And we still be gaming, chat. I like the High Templars morphing in. It means more Archons. And the 1 Ling's going to be damn annoying. MaNa almost has enough money for a 4th base. Still, the army supply is so close. The upgrades are interesting. But I don't know. Can Wayne do it? He's down in supply. He's starting to lose a lot. The Lings just get whittled away at by the Zealots and the Archons. Even Big Daddy Immortal behind it's a little bit of a thing of terror as our Protoss player pushes into Mr. Wayne. We have Desperation Ling run by attempts in the works, but guess what? Probe's going to try to take this base. The Ling's going in the other direction. It's going to be a little bit of a change of pace. Even if those probes go down, I don't think it matters now. This is looking like the push of death right here. Still possible for a throw. Oh, those battles do catch one of the Archons, but not the Prism. And again, these Lings, the Lings are just on hold position. Desperation attempts from both players. And I think this is just too much Protoss at this point in time for our Zerg player to handle. Losing the War Prism's rough, but still more workers falling. The Archons are on it, and GG. MaNa is going to take game number 1 in a pretty scrappy, but really cool game. Definitely a strange build with a standard opener, but a strange build nonetheless from MaNa. Delivering the creative Protoss play that he has. Wayne playing pretty good. Sure, there were some mistakes, but he showed some rock solid build order, and he had some pretty good reactions. He was very decisive. A couple of fights didn't go in his favor for sure, but we'll see what happens. All right, with that said, guys, bear with me just a minute if you don't mind. I know there's a bunch of you guys here. I appreciate it. Do me a favor, smash that follow button. I need to go and get... Well, yeah, I might actually make some coffee or something. I wish I went to the... I might have to find something. I need to take some medicine. I did forget to grab one thing. So do bear with me here. I won't be too long. Don't worry. We'll be getting to game 2 soon. Again, this is the Online Sports Championship. Please do check out the website and consider being a sponsor. Like, there's so many events that happen from OSC. It's great. Check them out. that my cause is there. Thanks for the follow, Alpine Dog 1. But I think I'm going to brew some coffee. Here's what I'm getting. We need some coffee on deck, chat. There's going to be no brews tonight. I can brew some coffee. So bear with me for just a moment. And I am back, guys. What up, Bad Manner? How you guys doing? We're going into game 2 of MaNa versus Wayne. Robo before Twilight seems bad. Well, it depends. It could be good. It worked out for him, we'll put it that way. He did have some good catches earlier. Throwing the Oracle was probably not the best case for Mr. MaNa. But we'll see how game 2 goes. I still have faith in my boy, Mr. Wayne. And again, though from replay, these games have never been seen other than by the players. So we'll see what happens. And yet to be reported on Wikipedia for that. So it's the first time they go on the results. Twilight first? I still think Twilight builds do be good. Resonating Glaive's good unit, you know? And Invisible Men too. Alright, anyway. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Gressvan in the blue. Representing Team Liquid. Give it up for MaNa, who is up a point. And his opponent in the bottom right, he is red, representing Team Starcom. Give it up for Wayne. Our Zerg player. So it wasn't a straight Robo opener, though, interestingly. Bad Manner, if you just got in game number 1, and anybody was a Stargate into Robo. That's what was a little ballsy from our man, Mr. MaNa, but it was a kind of a creative play. Definitely not in the meta, per se. The Stargate opener, sure, the Nexus timing and stuff. He kind of put his own spin on the hero build. I'm curious to see what both these guys do. And in my eyes, both these guys are, you know, MaNa's a little favored, but I think how Wayne's been playing, it could go either way. Wayne has been improving quite a bit over the last couple of years for sure, and he's been popping off. He has his bad days, he has his good days, but he is a grinder. And Mr. MaNa is just incredible, so we'll see what happens. Again, the loser is eliminated from this event. How you doing, Digits? Welcome, welcome. And I might consider getting rid of some ads, guys, but you know what? The ad money's... We've been killing it on the ad money this month. 420. 420.69, Bruno. Alrighty. We do have some pretty standard stuff coming out of Wayne. MaNa the same. Curious to see what happens. Digits. Oh, Bruno, thanks for giving us up the digits.
Digits 420.
Do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. What a legend. Coming in hot with a gift sub. As well. Alright. My man. 420 got me. Nice. Nice is all I'm going to say. Alrighty. Probius looks like he's in some trouble. I don't think this probe's going anywhere. He's going to be annoying, but it's not going to get a block on the hatch. Same opener as before for both. Metabolic before hatch. Stargate for Mr. MaNa. Standard safe plate. It looks like he's not going to have a hero wall. He is going to have a full wall here. Though hero walls this map usually pretty well. We do see some jank walls from time to time, you know. But yeah, much appreciated, Bruno, again, too. Alright. Something about this map, it's great. Any logos you use on this map get inverted on this position. But if you go down here, look at that. Bam! It'd be clear. Thank you, Digits. It's appreciated. Guys, just you being here is good, so I do appreciate you all. Alright, let's see here. Adept getting some decent... He's getting some work. Got 2 kills. Let's take a look if one was a drone. It was. Is he going to be able to get another... Oh, Wayne with a beautiful save is going to be able to retain the drone. Adept is totally dumpstered. Alright, the Oracle just going straight across the map. Personally, when you see a lot of Lings... and you're playing with an Oracle opener, in my eyes, unless you have a 2-base build, I think you're better off... Okay, going Forge. I think you're better off using it defensively to try to claim the 3rd base. But unless he's got a build in mind, he's going for a Forge. I'm curious to see what MaNa has to do. And it's only 1 Oracle. Okay, it's going to be a Forge Robo. Last time it was Robo Forge, and it was a 3rd base build. This time it's just a little delayed 3rd, so he's still going to get one. It's a good time. It is under 420. Or it's at 420. Now that is nice. Smoke him if you got him, boys. 420's back. Bruno, you foreshadowed it. 420 Nexus came in honor of Mr. Bruno. Alright, Oracle is a little low on energy, to say the least, but still the other one comes back to defend. Did get just 1 kill out of it. A little bit of scouting information, some rev tags, that's about all. But nonetheless, looks like Wayne's in a decent spot. He's going for a Roach Warren and Lair this go-around. I think he wants to be a little more prepared for different things this time. That said, again, the 1 Oracle is going to be a little different. Alright, so we got Photon Cannons going up. We have a Warp Prism coming. And we're going Twilight again. This is looking like the first game. Are we going to see another Observer come behind this? It's going to be a different push, though. Oh, no, it's about the same. It's a 4-stalker, 2 Oracle push. So I thought it was just 1 Oracle at first. The other one, he kind of snuck around me because Dave's a little tired, you know. You know how it be. Not much sleep. D-gen time. Work today. Ladder grinding yesterday. And after work, you know. It's always a grind here. Alright, speaking of grind, are these stalkers going to be able to grind up these creep tumors? There are some Lings and Queens here. He has to be careful. If he gets the active ones, which he does, and the passive, it's kind of nice for MaNa. And he's going to get some snipes on the Queens. Out picking off a few Zerglings is also pretty good. And little Ling run by attempt from our Zerg player. No shield battery. He's going to have one on the low ground here in a second, but the Photon Cannon is there to defend a little. See what happens. Some gates are warping in. The Ling's going to go... Oh, no! Oh, no, he wasn't paying attention. That's a kill on a cancel. The 4 Stalkers and 2 Oracles trying to fight over here. The Oracle's just taking a little bit of a beating, but that was... Did he lose 2 gates? Oh, he lost both gates. Those were not cancels, folks. That was actually pretty crazy stuff. Mr. Green. Oh boy. 4 Stalkers and the 2 Oracles coming. Getting some work done. Oh, it's Swarm Host from Rattata. I mean Wayne. I'm still gonna call him Rattata.
Hey, who wants to have some fun?
And thank you for the raid sensation. Hope you had a fantastic stream. Welcome to OSC mid-season playoffs. Day number 9 for season 1 of this year. Hope you had a fantastic stream, brother. Guys, make sure you give Sensation a follow as well. Alrighty. Swarm Host is interesting. The Dark Shine's even more, in my eyes, just as interesting. A different transition from our Polish Protoss player, Mr. MaNa. But we got, as I call them in the big brain bouts, the Hell Muffins. Hell Muffins. There's even an Overseer here for DTs, potentially. You're usually going to have an Overseer for many reasons. Still, that's a lot of Locusts. No Archons here. And again, the thing that's going to be a pain for this is the fact that the Overseer's in. The shield battery going down is kind of rough, too. The DT's forced into an Archon. He's trying to keep it alive. The Archon is immediately decimated. Still, the 2 Immortals surviving is going to be helpful. Problem is, the Lings behind it going to get some more damage. Actually, the Immortals stay, and they're thundering down. A 3rd Immortal coming out. That's kind of nice for a Protoss player. There's even a shield battery in the natural. Still, the Swarm Hosts make their way around, waddling around the map. Taking a roundabout way. No Nidus here. And damn. This is funny stuff. I think that was an accidental recall, or did he recall something from the other side of the map? Charge, I believe, did finish up behind us. It is. +2 ground weapons going to finish. The DT's actually going to kill the Locust before they can get anything done. 3 Archons, the morph behind it. And these Swarm Hosts need to go down. The problem is our Protoss player does not know for sure where they are. Okay, now he's going to poke out with the Warp Prism. I don't hate this. Still like the DT playing it. They're good against the Locust. They're good against the Swarm Host. And I think he's going to find them. But these Locusts are going to be off cooldown soon. Now they got a long time. He's going to be more worried about the frontal. I saw lots of Queens, lots of Ravagers. But still a decent amount of a Protoss force. That being said, it's going to be a multi-prong attack from both. Here come the Locusts. Are we going to drop the... yeah, we're going to drop the Archons, and he's going to pick them up. That's actually a really smart play from MaNa. That said... Oh my god, that Artosis pylon. Oh, actually, it was a couple pylons at one point, but all the fighting, a couple fell. And he did lose 2 gates over here already. Looks like the other one's exposed. The batteries are going to help save all this as the Locusts dissipate. That was actually a sick play from MaNa, forcing out the Locusts. Oof. And a nice catch on the Observer from Wayne. Still, Wayne is on a 4 base economy. MaNa just now about to finish his, but he's going to go pressure it again. Swarm Host again. Well, that said, the Archon's gonna go ham in the main base. There is a Spine, there is a Queen, and that's about it. Spine, the Queen, the Spore. There's War Prisms that are a lot of trouble, though. MaNa doesn't pay attention that, you know, RNG this could not be in his side. That said, he's forced to cancel his 4th. We don't have a Stasis Ward landed. I don't like that. The Oracles are gonna go out. He's gonna target fire the Ravagers. The Immortals, the Archons, the Sentry. Oh, coming in here. Sentry's biled down, though. And, yeah, these biles are... Oof. MaNa did not need to lose that. Looks like he lost the War Prism, too. Still. Actually, let's take a look at these trades real quick as the armies push out in different directions. MaNa chasing them back with the Oracle. Oh, my God. These Oracles getting huge damage. That is... Damn. Those are some great catches from the Oracles. They've been true heroes in this game. And now Overlord's going down for Wayne. Might be a problem eventually, but realistically, it's the army Mr. MaNa needs to worry about, as it's like a 2-to-1, over 2-to-1 lead in favor of our Zerg player. Okay. Zelly boys coming in from the back. This is an awkward fight. It's a 2-pronged Zerg with Swarm Host coming. Oh, no, this Nexus. While the fight's going in the front, can he cancel it? He's going to have to cancel this, and he's not going to have time. The DPS of Locust is good. It is canceled again. He's a 3-base Protoss. He's basically 3-base, kind of all in. But the meme units be real. That's all I'm going to say. A lot of this army supply of our Zerg's tied up in Swarm Host on the other side of the map. MaNa is eating a lot of biles here. Not what you're hoping for is the Protoss player in this situation. He's going to try to ferry these 2 Immortals back and maybe save another. Archons and Zealots trying to get some work done, killing a Spine Crawler. Zelly boys going in the main. And, oof. Yeah, these Immortals have taken some hull damage, but they ultimately survive. Lots of Locusts back. The Zealots... Wait, he just... Oh, he didn't... That's a little unfortunate. He just baited the whole Zerg army back. MaNa's going to be able to defend a bit. And he is going to have some Archons. Not a lot of static, a couple shield batteries in the backside. But this could be a problem if we get into it. Oh, actually 4 Archons. The good thing is the DPS against the Locust is good, but there's another bigger wave coming in here. The Archons, the Immortals should be able to help. Nice micro from MaNa going back to shield battery. Big Daddy Immortals just shredding through this with the Oracle. Nice plays by MaNa. And I think Rattata's play is actually pretty sick. This is not the norm per se. And I do love me some Swarm Hosts because they're such meme units. How you doing, Dro, for show? Alright, DT's coming in and... Oh no! MaNa just lost one to a bile, taking some shield damage there. No hull, or no health, I should say. Those are biological units. And the token Immortal drop... Oh, he saves it. That's actually really putting the work in with the Immortals. Even when it's on a little bit of a problem, it's going to survive. MaNa's still not able to get a 4th base. It's 13 minutes in the game. That part's a little terrifying, but Rattata's still just on 4 bases himself. And Locust going to try to go ham here, but no, they're just going to target the static defense. Get something. Another 4th force to cancel. MaNa is losing some workers, too. Alright, there's a lot of DTs here. He's going to morph them into Archons. And this is not a huge Protoss army supply. All these Immortals are not... It doesn't matter. Oh, nice saves with the Prism. I think... this could go either way. It's a terrifying amount of Immortals. A good number of Archons. The Void Ray's out to help fight some of it. Nothing that shoots up other than the Corrosive Biles out here in the frontier land. Still, the Oracle... Yeah, that Oracle's coming in clutch. I think that's the last one remaining. Still, that even has 9 kills. The other one did go down, but it's pretty good stuff for a Protoss player. And Wayne's been Overlord printing behind this. There we go. We got a Hive coming. We got Hydras coming. Groove Spine, Carapace. It is +2 ranged attacks, so the Hydras coming in too are going to get a buff. Funnily enough, the Swarm Host, I think he'd want some melee damage as well. That's not going to be the case. Scrappy, weird game. Number 2 for sure. I like it. We're not getting the same thing every game, and that is what we are all looking for as fans. Still, MaNa's desperately trying to get a base down, and he can't. Wayne's still on the 4 bases. Oh, the debate of the Locust again. We do have some nice Archons, nice Immortals over here, but no shield battery. I wouldn't hate to see MaNa build another one. He's starting to mine out a little bit here. Oh, guess what? It was just in range of it, but he does take a little bit of unnecessary damage. All right, this 4th base is going to be assaulted again. The Oracle catches this, but it is going to fall to the Hydralisks. Oh my gosh, Disruptor and Archon's going to clean up the Swarm Host finally, but is he doing Wayne a favor? Wayne is not getting more Swarm Host. He's going into a Lurker down. This base is going to finish. Well, it's only a little contingent of troops forcing a recall. And it's going to be a hold. Still, Wayne's going to go back. He's going to need another base behind this, I think. They're both on such low worker counts, it's hard to say, but expanding at least with all the pressure would have been a smarter move, I feel like. It's 15 minutes of the game. The guy is on 4 bases. Mr. Wayne, take your base, brother. And, yeah. So our previous series was the best of 3 with Skillis and Special, if you weren't here, guys. That will be on my YouTube, as will all these. And the DT's coming in again. MaNa slicing and dicing a Void Ray and 5 Dark Templar. This time, will he mark Rome away from the Corrosive Biles? He will. And that's good enough trades for him. He's got this terrifying army over here. Lurkers be damned. Adaptive Talent is on the way. Seismic Spines did not finish. He's going adaptive first. And this is looking scary for Wayne, to be honest. Again, he's still on 4 bases. Our Protoss player's now been able to take a base finally. Does have +2 ground weapons. Wouldn't hate +3, but the fact that he's getting Disruptor production out is kind of nice. Hoping maybe, if nothing else, he can maybe even get out some Void Rays. As dumb as that sounds, just to help fight the lurkers where need be. Oh my god, he literally stared at that lurker and let it go back. That lurker is going to get some potentially really good damage. And the scarier thing yet, other than lurkers, is the Vipers behind this. We don't have a Templar Archives, folks. These are DT Archons. So there's no High Templar in here for feedbacks on the Vipers. Forget Storm. We got Disruptors. We have Colossi potential, but the biggest thing is we don't have feedbacks. Still, Observer is going to make its way over here. Well, we've had a few Observers, actually. There's a couple out, another one in production. I don't hate this. And some creeps going to be spread out. We got a nice little Nova, a couple of Novas yeeting out. Oh, not really find the greatest damage, but still this one will. Oh, damn. Very unfortunate Novas for our Protoss player. How much HP is there? He almost gets it, but the Hydra's getting position, saving the Void Ray at that point. I think it's a smarter move for Mr. MaNa. Ooh. Observer's coming in. Does he get the creep to her? He should be able to. If there's an A move. There is an A move. Nice little extra expand from MaNa. He's not going back to mining. It wouldn't be a bad idea if he did. He's going into 2 more Stargates, so that's triple Stargate. Fleet Bacon. The bacon is real, guys. The Fleet Bacon is coming back, but the Lurker's back for more. MaNa just can't get to mining. He does have this other base, at least. Invisible Men with the Observer means poetic justice for the burrowed Lurker. Oh, the Nova's just falling short. And this Warp Prism is very exposed. But is it a trap? See, the Abduct's very good in catching an Archon and 2 Disruptors. I don't know. Still some energy left on one of the Vipers. That is a loss of 2 Disruptors out of 3. We're going into carriers anyway now. That being said, the DTs get their vengeance and reclaim the Nexus. MaNa finally able to get some mining done, but Wayne is double expanding as well. This base is going down. Wayne just established it pretty much. It, funnily enough, regened a lot. 1, 2 Hydras here. We'll make sure work of this. The Vials are there. And guess what? He's going to eat it. Is he going to survive again? That's going to be enough to keep our Zerg player on his toes for sure. And guess what? The Lurker falls again to the Observers and the DTs. That said, the 2 Vipers are out. Zelly boys running in. And, yeah, we're still gaming here. It's a 107 and 121 army supply. So this game stayed on a low worker count, meaning a higher army supply count potential from both players. And the fact that we're getting into Sky Toss with this army supply, Mamma Mia. Alright, he's posturing to take another base. But I don't know why. He really should probably just saturate this stuff. I think this is some mistakes going down from MaNa. He could be saturating stuff. I wouldn't hate some long distance mining and a Nexus behind it, right? But at the end of the day, you should probably focus on keeping what he has. Oh, the Observer's going to go down. 2 Observers potentially going to go down, and maybe even the DT. There's Overseers here. Still. Oh, he saves the Observer. That's huge. He wants to kill the Lurkers and the Detection in my eyes. Still, 7 Workers falling is not the end of the world for a Protoss player. So he's going to have the high ground advantage. Still, Lurker, again, Viper's good unit, Lurker's good unit. A Parabomb does land and hit all 3 carriers. No split from MaNa. Wayne is going to survive for now. Still, the carriers are going to be quite the pestilence to him. Actually, they have a good amount of interceptors, too. The Observer out means this is definitely going to go down to the Zealots. Actually, surprisingly, as much as they're going to be ground to pieces from the Lurker spines. It's going to be a lot of damage done. That being said, there's a little bit of pressure on the side. The ground death ball, that is the Immortals, the Archons, the Charge Lots, and the 2 Disruptors. Has good potential here. After the Corrosive Bile, only 1 Ravager falls. Still, does he get anything else? Ooh, 1 Hydra. Still, little bits of units is better than no units. And guess what? The Hatch falls to the Void Ray. The Spine Crawler may fall before the Void Ray. Oh, no, it's targeting. He saved the Void Ray again. That Void Ray's actually gotten some work done, boys and girls. Carrier count is increasing. We are going to have air weapons +1 on the way for MaNa. Wayne Gretzky over here, Mr. Baller, actually Mr. Hockey Player of Zerg. Wayne Ratadavanya is going to actually catch this base too. So more lost mining time for our Protoss. It's been trades back and forth. The army supplies in favor of MaNa. Everything's looking scary from both of them. MaNa forgot to get ground weapons +3. I think that is a bit of a problem too. But still, he's keeping up on his air. It's a lot of carriers, but still, it's a decent amount of hydras with upgrades. The Carapace isn't done yet. Can the carriers fight this out? He's losing a ton of interceptors. Yeah, this is not the micro we're looking for from poor Mr. MaNa. Still, I feel like he's in a good spot. He's won the fight more so in terms of what he's killed and what's left. Let's take a look. The income obviously not doing too great there. Let's bring up the graphs for you guys. Wayne had been leading for a bit, but MaNa's secured the income advantage now. The army supply actually looking good in his favor too. And, well, it's going to be a bit of a fight. Oh, man, Disruptor's falling. Kind of scary stuff. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of Hydralisks here. No AoE left. And some really battered and bruised carriers. So battered and bruised are mortals too, actually. Oof. Yeah, the carriers are not cheap to replenish. And even if you don't replenish them, it's a lot of income gone. The 2 warp prisms going out. That, ooh, he doesn't want to lose those either. MaNa is memeing full-fledged here. Still, Wayne has managed to secure this base again. He's a little oversatched. He's mined out. So is... Well, they're both pretty mined out. That's the problem. This game is, again, still on a low worker count. We're 23 minutes in. Who goes forward and who throws? Either way, it's a best of 5. This is great. And it is wild. Well, the thing is, the Big Mac, welcome. I have this Canadian's attention, Bruno. True. Yeah, I'm just saying, he goes by Wayne. I'm thinking, you know, gonna put him up there. I wouldn't say he's quite Wayne Gretzky, but the meme on the name, at least. You know. GG's called. MaNa is up 2 points. Still, Wayne is not eliminated, and he's not proxy hatched. He's not 12 pooled. He did meme and go swarm host that game, though. If you watched earlier, for those of you coming in. Alright, we're going to be going on to game number 3. Does Wayne have amended? Is he going to cheese the Protoss? Or is the Protoss going to cheese the Zerg? That is what we're going to find out in our 3rd game of this best of 5 elimination series of the OSC 2023 mid-season playoffs, season 1, day number 9. Exactly, he's the Cyril. He ain't no Wayne. I was gonna say, he's like Cyril, maybe Raynor. But still, for today, I would say Wayne, potentially, you know, people talk what they want about my boy Cham, but Cham do be a little bit alright too. Alright, it's match point for him, potentially, but is that going to be the case? Spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Royal Blood in the blue. Give it up for Mr. MaNa. And his opponent in the bottom left. He's red. Well pulling his way into this game. From Team Starcom, it is Wayne. The Brett Hall? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, he's a strongin' though. He's a strongin'. MaNa. I don't know. A little biased sometimes too. Oh my god, it is gonna be a 12. Oh, it makes him think he's going for a hatch. But he's gonna go check to confirm. No, this is gonna be a proxy hatch. Jeez, the Protoss has been redeemed in chat. Even though this was played in advance. Yeah, this is gonna be a doozy. Can MaNa hold? He's not going for the hatch in the wall. He's not going for the... Oh, not yet. Is the probe going to be able to block it? Nice micro from MaNa. The drone is just causing some chaos and pandemonium. He gets the debate and he gets the hatch down. That being said, we do have 6 lings in production. They're going to go right across the map. Classic proxy hatch. This is more of an aggressive one. It is going to be the double gate behind it. Just 2 probes. We don't have an overreaction from probes. The Zealot is chronoed. The lings have already started. I think the Zealot might make it out in time. Still, it's going to be a slow crawl. If the Zealot just hangs out to defend the lings, we'll see what happens. Both, yeah, both, okay. This should be interesting. Zelly Boy does make it out, and the Lings are going to pressure the gate. That being said, oh. Wayne trying to get his way in here, trying to fight the Zealot out, debating him. But still the hatch is going down. Cybernetic core going down means potential for a shield battery other than Adepts. I don't know. I think maybe he should have just stuck with a backwards base one, but he wants to not contend with the Nexus. The second Zealot comes, still more Lings flooding. We do got some drones and another hatch going down for Wayne behind this. Wayne's tried desperately to macro out of his cheese. It's going to be a hatch block. Is he going to do the Evo? I'm surprised he didn't do the Evo after all that. Nah, he's just going to sacrifice the 300 minerals. He's going to have to get the hell out of there is what he's going to have to do. This is like one gigantic creep tumor that you can't just insta-kill. Still, these Lings are going to force the Adept back. And I think this is a hold. Wayne should probably just keep the Lings out for some pressure. He's bought some time for sure. Is Wayne going to be able to survive this, though? We got Adepts coming across the map. Supply block for the moment for MaNa. MaNa is, what? 2 Lings got in from the eggs. Alright, so some Lings are going back behind the shield batteries, attempting to go down. The Lings not finding any value, but here come 2 more. Lings catching a couple probes, forcing more lost mining time. They want to catch every injured probe they can and cause as much chaos as possible. They have done so. The income advantage massively in favor of Wayne for a moment. He was behind because of the 12 pull. The 2 Adepts, though, a big problem. That's like god tier work right here. We don't have any Lings, just the 1 Queen, and that's it. Oh, actually, there's 2 Lings. I'm sorry. Still, now it's not looking good. MaNa, it secures a lead in workers, too. Nice cancel on the Evo chamber from Wayne. But the Adepts will get out. And these are slow Lings. They really want to get this Adept. Do they get it? That's actually pretty huge. MaNa still, again, ahead in workers. There's Lings coming out for days. In the meantime, behind this, the carnage still goes on. Do they get this Adept? No, I don't think so, but still it only has a little bit of HP. The hatch is going to fall in a moment. Batteries are here. Warp gate's done. And it is a spicy one, folks. We are still gaming, though. Still gaming. We are. Alright, this is a classic here. Little Bly-inspired play from our Zerg player. Not full send like Roachy boys and stuff, but a lot of pressure. Messing with his economy, getting himself supply blocked. We got a Twilight Council coming from our Protoss player. He's on 1 base, and it's going to be a while before he gets us out. Wasn't able to get a creep tumor down, fortunately for MaNa. But still, MaNa is going to have the army supply advantage. 4 Adepts, oof. Feels bad, man. Wayne committed pretty hard to this. And he is forced to drone, because yeah, he's just been low on drones here. He's going to lose another Overlord, too, to the 1 Stalker. I don't know. Resonating Glaives is going to be pretty scary here. We don't have a Roach Warren coming down. Metabolic not even done. Another Queen just coming. It's not a lot for our Zerg player. The Ling's going to be able to come in, maybe? Oh, no. This is forcing a pull, and the Adepts could get in a safe position. Resonating Glaives not done is going to help for the moment, but he really needs to try to clean up these Adepts. The boys are pulled back. The Ling's coming in. The Queen's going to help, and Resonating Glaives finishes here. So the low ground drones are still going to be in some trouble. Invisible Men coming with a Warp Prism before the Nexus. I like this play out of MaNa. He's been cheesed to hell. There's no lair. There's no spores. The Glavy girls getting the work done. But we'll see what happens. Still, I don't think this is a good position for Wayne. I think he is in some trouble here, folks, because this Dark Shrine is well on its way with this Warp Prism. We don't have spines, we don't have spores, we don't have a Roach Warren, we don't have a lot. With a second base coming down for a Protoss player, I think he's in some trouble. I do believe so after that pressure. And in total, there have been 8 drones lost when he was already on his back foot. Third base attempting to go down. It's not what he needs. The Warp Prism going out so far unscouted. And I think it will remain to be that way unless he decides to just debate straight over. Be into the left, Mr. MaNa, that is. Well, next, if Wayne doesn't win this, he's out, and it's right now, it was looking pretty good for a bit. It was a sick hole, but there's nothing to save. GG's call. He sees the